So what we're doing here, self-publishing pros and cons. Alright.
Hi, this is...
Wait. I was still getting adjusted. I'm prettying myself. It'll be in the outtakes later.
Hi, this is Brett Ridgway along with
Brian Hain.
and we are co-authors of the book Mistakes Authors Make along with our good friend Rick Frischman. And when we were putting this book together, one of the things that we found people were wanting to know was, should you self-publish or traditional publish? And certainly, Brian, with self-publishing, which a lot of people go and is even more and more popular these days, there's pros and cons, as there are to every approach that you might take with publishing.
Sure.
Now, so what we want to do in this particular video is talk about what some of those pros and cons are. Let's start on the pro side, Brian. So you first.
Well, on the pro side, you're going to have a tremendous amount of control. And basically, since you are publishing yourself, you're going to get control over what the book looks like, the cover, the layout, the interior, the editing. Basically, every aspect of the book you get 100% say in because you are the publisher, hence self-publishing. Now, that's a pro, but I also like to say that that's a con.
Sure.
And the reason I like to say that that's also a con is because you now are responsible for everything. You are responsible for cover design. And if you're writing a book, whatever your expertise may be on, I'm willing to bet your expertise is not on cover design. How do I know this? Because we've written several books and our expertise is not cover design. We work with professional designers to do that. Same thing with how do you lay out a book? How do you edit your book? I mean, just every aspect of the book really takes a different degree and can impact your sales. So what your book looks like ours is Mistakes Authors Make here, will actually impact it. I know people say don't judge a book by its cover, but I'm willing to bet that you and everybody else out there, ourselves included, does judge a book by its cover. And if your book does not look good, does not look professional, it doesn't matter what the headline is or anything else, people just are going to go right on by.
Sure.
And so very, very important that you do that. So if you are going to self-publish, you do have all the control. Remember, you don't have to do everything yourself. You can hire outside experts to help with different aspects of the publishing.
Yeah, our good friend Alex Mendoza likes to say, you need to hire people or bring people on your team that play at what you have to work at.
Yeah.
And when you're an author, you've got many hats you need to wear. I mean, and you've got to analyze which of those hats should you be wearing. Are you a graphic artist good at cover design? Are you good at doing editing of your own work? The answer should be no for everybody.
Well, there's some who are going to be good at some of these things.
Sure.
We just don't happen to be good at either of those.
But you're going to have to be responsible for things like procuring your own ISBN number. You have to set up your book on Amazon yourself. You're going to have to do all the marketing of your book, which kind of you have to do anyway, even if you go with traditional publishing.
True.
But you're going to have to take care of figuring out who should print your book and what quantity you should print. I mean, basically, everything's going to fall into your lap.
Well, you'll have to get it into distribution. You'll have to take care of fulfillment yourself. I mean, I think there are great times to go with self-publishing, and I think that there are times not. So, for instance, we obviously have our own books, and we did a hybrid model, which is between self-publishing and traditional publishing. But we also work with a ton of authors out there. And some of our most successful authors have actually done self-publishing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the trick that has made it successful for them has been that they knew how to market the books.
Yep.
And if you know how to market your books, self-publishing may be the way for you to go. Because if you can actually really sell a lot of copies of your book, you will make more money if you actually self-publish. Because suddenly you control the print costs, and basically, once you have the whole thing developed, which is a fixed cost up front, but then you just have a marginal cost of every time you print another book, which you can really lower dramatically if you're selling a lot of books. So if you think you're going to be able to market, or if you've proven in the past that you can market and sell a lot of books, self-publishing really could be the way to go for you.
Now, the phrase comes to mind here, Brian. You know, when you talk about we have a problem, and others say, well, no, you have an opportunity. Well, the same thing applies here. Is this a pro or a con? It all depends upon your viewpoint.
Right.
And what you're wanting to accomplish and what you're good at, etc. So, self-publishing, good, yes. Self-publishing, bad, yes. You've got to decide for yourself where you fall in the realm of things.
Now, if you found this video helpful at all, which we hope you did, please feel free to look all around our site or our blog and all of the other videos that we have and other articles that we've published. It's at mistakesauthorsmake.com. xjLufQ.com/blog. And then if you'd like, you can just scroll down and enter your name and email address to grab our latest author and to stay in touch with other things we're doing. And as always, if you ever have a question, feel free to contact us.
Sure. And the best email for that is info@mistakesauthors.make.com. But thank you for joining us for this video. Have a great week, and we will catch you in another video.
That was pretty good.